And what's up? It's your boy and it's your man. It's the Passion Car Guy here again, brought to you by Horsepower U. And I got another video for you. What am I talking about today? Man, I'm talking about cars. Fast cars. Cars that are fast. And I have no other than the 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. You know, the one producing 707 horsepower, the one that can be mounted to an 8-speed automatic transmission and turn in kiloquarter-mile times. But I remember when this car first came out, people were telling me they're gonna be so rare, man. You can't. A lot of people are gonna, rich people are gonna buy them, and they're gonna be rare, and the price is not gonna go down. They're just gonna continue to go up in value. Well, today, 2016, this is the year, and I already see a 2015 for $57,900. Yep, it's gone down in price. I'm not telling you to spend $50-some thousand on a vehicle, but people who have this type of money could definitely buy this vehicle with no problem. Now, most of them are going for, I've seen them as high, and I'm talking about as high as $70-some thousand. Dealers are marketing the price crazy on these cars. But I'm also noticing that a lot of them are a lot of these Hellcats are getting back into the used car market. And I'm trying to figure out why. And I have some options here, okay? Some not options, correction. I have an opinion here that yeah, you could disagree, man, but put it down in the comments, man. But let's talk about this car. Could it be that hell, it's just an SRT Hellcat with 707 horsepower, yet when you look at it, it looks like any other Challenger? Yes, I know. I got a buddy who has a 2015 Scat Pack, beautiful vehicle. Pulled up next to a Hellcat, there's a little bit difference. Yeah, bigger brakes, a little bit different here and there. Yeah, it has a Scat Pack badge. It doesn't have the Hellcat. But other than that, it doesn't speak out that it is a top of the line model for a 707 horsepower beast. 2, when you buy this type vehicle, you're spending sports car money. When you get in this car, and I've been in one, believe me, you don't feel like you have a sports car. You have sports car power, supercar power, but you don't feel like, you feel like you're in a bigger car, because you are. You're in a much bigger vehicle. 2, the color options are cool, but any other Challenger guy who buys a lower model can get the same type of color options. So it's one of those type vehicles that it's kind of hard to put in a category, man. And when you spend this type of money, believe me, when you're spending $60,000 to $70,000 on a vehicle, you want people to know that you have a vehicle that is great, that's something that is different, that they don't have. You don't really want something that they got to look real close and notice it. Oh, that's a Hellcat. And then they'll know what it is, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, man. It's beautiful. I mean, look at the interior. But you know what? The Scat Pack looks the same, too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Look at the interior. Yeah, it looks the same as a Scat Pack. I know. Or any other SRT or any other Challenger that you can get with these type of options. I got it. I know. But there is, look at my mouse. Oh, there's a little badge there that says little Hellcat badge. Yeah, I know. So I feel like when guys spend this type of money, or women who spend this type of money and buy these cars, they drive it around, there's great power, they like it, then they realize, you know what, it's cool, but it doesn't give you the cool guy feel. So they end up getting rid of it, man. This is why you got this used one here with 23.38 miles on it, okay? This person, they drove it a while, and then they realized probably, okay, that's cool, but not cool enough for me, okay? But for car guys like me, man, who value cars and what they are, man, the average guy is gonna love to have this, man, over their standard V6 model, even over a Scat Pack model, okay? So I'm not saying that the value of these cars are gonna drop, but they are dropping. They're coming down pretty slow, but they're coming down. And as Dodge comes out with more technology, man, this car is basically just gonna fall behind the waist. And yeah, to be known as a 707 horsepower guru vehicle, but You give us some time, man, you'll be able to pick this bad boy up for 50,000. Hell, we might get as low as in the high 40s, which would be a steal. You know, and don't get me wrong, this the Hellcat's a beast. It's a beautiful vehicle, but to be honest, it's changed the car market a lot. And poor Dodge Viper, man. I am a Viper fan. I'm so upset that they're gonna get stop the production of the Viper, because the Viper has a place. This Hellcat doesn't really have a place, man. Yeah, it has straight line power. It probably could go around a course pretty decent, but the average person who buys this car is just gonna want to go straight and want to go get there fast. And that's cool and everything, but I still have a lot of respect for the Dodge Viper and what they bring to the sports car market. Okay, when you get this Hellcat, nobody thinks of you as a sports car or a supercar. They just, in my opinion, they think of you as, okay, you the guy who spent the money on a 707 horsepower fast car. All right, whoop-de-doo, that's cool. You might be faster than me, that's awesome. You might be faster than a lot of Ferraris and Porsches. You're going to be faster than a lot of standard Corvettes. But you don't own those vehicles. Those vehicles don't have to, they just speak for themselves. They don't have to prove anything. The Challenger, nickname Challenger, it's a Challenger. The Challenger guy, the guy who challenges you, always has to prove his point. There's certain cars that don't have to prove their point. They just are what they are. Whether you're faster than them or not, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're always going to draw more crowd. They're always going to have a bigger statement. Does that mean that you shouldn't buy this vehicle if you have the money? No, if you have it, get it, man. Me, personally, I wouldn't spend this type of money. I'm going to wait a couple of years, and if this bad boy comes down a lot down in price, and I'm talking about $20,000 cheaper, yeah, I may look at this bad boy. If it never comes down in that price, it's not going to hurt me. You can build a car much cheaper than this $57,900 and whoop the heck out of a Hellcat. But then you just be that tuner guy, right? This car comes from the dealer stock fast, which I love cars that come stock fast. Anybody can tune anything and make it fast, but everybody can't buy a vehicle that comes already fast, okay? This is just my opinion. Please leave some comments down there. Let me know in the comment box what you feel about this vehicle, because it's a lot of mixed reviews. And if you go to car shows, you might see one or two of them, usually one, and you're like, oh, look, there it goes. Okay, but it's usually parked next to its other Challenger buddies. And yeah, it stands out a little bit, but it's not like that much bigger. I'm still more impressed with the Scat Pack. My buddy has one, 485 horsepower. Nice vehicle, man. And when I sat into, honestly, a Hellcat, I was like, this is not that much difference. The only difference here is he has 707 horsepower. I told my buddy, you probably could just pro-charge it or put a supercharger on your car, and, you'll feel just as good as a Hellcat guy. And you spend a lot less money. So, it's one of those vehicles that's hard to put in a category. So I want you to leave your comments and concerns. And if you are an owner of a Hellcat, tell me what you feel about it. Do you still own it, or are you the guy that's going to keep it in the garage and hope that it makes value? Because the first 5 that sold, most of them are in somebody's garage and they're not driving them, and they're not. We're not going to talk about them until 10 or 15 years down the road when it's going to be really worth a lot of money. But I'm talking about for the person who brought this beast and they're actually driving this beast. Okay, they're actually getting their money's worth out of the vehicle. Thanks a lot, guys.